Welcome to SpyFi Trades. I'm your boy SpyFi. We have a lot to cover and I hate wasting time, so let's get into it. FOMC announcement is tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, and it's playing out to be the biggest trading day of the year so far. Analyst expectations are that we get a 0.25% rate hike, but more importantly, Jay Powell's speech to follow will be what everyone's anticipating. Will the FOMC be hawkish and keep raising rates in the future to curb inflation? Or will they take the dovish approach with an ease on interest rate hikes and preach that soft landing? Our quant team figures the golden zone for inflation will be that 5% interest rate area, with the Feds not stopping the rate into hikes until we see that mark. We have 7 more FOMC meetings this year after this one, and while interest rates sit at 4.25% currently and expected to be at 4.5% tomorrow, this leaves 0.5% for the Feds to play with. We could see that 0.5% rate hike by May's meeting with 2.25% rate hikes or 1.5% rate hike in March's FOMC, giving the Fed 6 meetings to appear dovish and pump markets while at the same time be selling off their government securities in an effort to QT quietly. Nonetheless, we think 5% will be the end of rate hikes unless we see another catastrophe. Okay, on to our favorite, the SPY. We briefed on Sunday afternoon about the head and shoulders pattern warning forming on the 1-hour chart, and that early week we could see the downside to finish the pattern before moving back up, and that's exactly what happened. Monday had the bears out in full force, pushing the SPY down at 1.5 before today seeing a jump to 404, then capitulating positions at day's end all the way to that massive 406.50 resistance. If we look at the 15-minute chart, we can see price action trying to reach that 0.786 fib level at the 406.26, which coincides with the massive resistance at 406.50. A rejection of that 406.50 could see us come back down and test the 0.618 fib level at 404.76, which if you zoom out has been a source of upside resistance, but has since turned support, so look out for a jump for that 405.55 if we touch the 0.618. Moving backwards to the weekly chart now, we see that the downward trend is still in play, but we're slowly moving away. This means that a retest of the trend line would almost pull us in bear market territory. The weekly paints a slightly better picture for the SPY, with highs possibly testing the 425 sooner than later. Okay, now quickly looking over at the Qs. The weekly chart fib levels has it looking to test the 0.236 at 290.75, but look for a healthy bounce if it does. More so, the bullish sentiment would have it wanting to test a 382 at 313.39, which isn't a stretch with FOMC tomorrow. A few right words from Jay Powell could have it all the way up to 310, 315. On to Elon and Co. We briefed Sunday that you shouldn't go long Tesla until it broke that 178.30. Probably great advice as it's still trying to retest that 178 mark after a 180 rejection on Monday. But SpyFi, you said wait till it crosses the mark. What about the mark? Well, this is when you need some conviction or just a pair of balls. Use this as a great opportunity to average down a bit. The conviction came with the sharp rejection off of the 180. There's a wall there, but there's still one thing we know that Elon loves is breaking down short walls. Remember, agents, tomorrow is FOMC, but there's no need to be rushing into FOMC positions too early. The data release will happen at 2 p.m. Eastern, and Jay Powell's speech will happen shortly after. If you're going to play FOMC, it's a good idea to wait and see where the daily sentiment is headed before buying into those 0 DT options. Remember, making profits is what we're trying to do, but it's not a get-rich-quick game. Wait for your setup and have conviction in your play. Use the support and resistance zones and fib retracement levels for confirmation. Take profits when you can, and never invest with money that you can't afford to lose. Well, agents, that's all I have for you for today. Let me know in the comments if there's a ticker that you'd like me to cover. Otherwise, if you found this video informative, please like and subscribe to stay in the know on future videos. You can follow me on Twitter at SpyFi_capital, where I post daily SPY SNR lines, or join our Discord. I'll leave a link in the description below. Good luck, agents. I'll see you in the trenches.